Good afternoon, guys. Here I am just about to head off into work on my wonderful oxygen bike. And today, as you can see, it's a daylight ride. I'm heading into work because I got an early shift. And because of this, I'm going to be picking up a fair amount of traffic and also possibly the tail end or the start of the school run this way. So the main road's going to be quite busy. So the purpose of this video, should I say, is to show you guys what these bikes are like for riding in heavy traffic and how easy it is to do on a push bike. If I was in my car doing this ride, I guarantee it would take me about 40 minutes to get to work. I think I do this in about 12 or 13 minutes on the push bike. Right, point of notice here, guys. First things I'd like to point out is that I am highly visible on the bike. I always am when I'm on a bike, so cars do see me. I am riding with lights on as well. That's very important. And the other thing as well, I'm very confident riding in heavy traffic, and I do weave in and out of the traffic to get in front of them all. So here we are, just heading along. And first things first, I should say to all you wonderful YouTubers out there following me and subscribing to this channel, I really do appreciate. A very big thank you to Oxygen and also Rybae Bikes, and also a very big thank you to a wonderful sponsor, e-bikes repairs down in Bexhill. Guys, this man is amazing for servicing e-bikes. So let's see in a minute, are e-bikes better on the road in heavy traffic? Trust me, I fly through the traffic when I'm cycling. I've been driving for well over 40 years, so I've got a bit of common sense when it's on the road. I do think what other drivers may be thinking ahead. Also ridden for the ambulance services as well. And so common sense on the road is a big part of what I do. Right, let's head up this small hill. And as you can see, this road I take 99% of the time heading off to work. It's full of deep potholes, should I say. And also, guys, as you know, if you're riding on these yellow lines or white lines or drain covers or even leaves, it can be slippery. So be careful, guys. But I will point out again, guys, please, if you're cycling on the road, get yourself seen and be think ahead when you're cycling. Right, let's go. That's enough of me waffling on. Let's head down this small little hill now, and so you guys can enjoy this wonderful ride of me going into work. I do waffle on a bit, guys, but I do like doing these videos and posting them out. And very big thank you to people that get back to me and say, "Oh, we love your videos when the next one's happening." So the average speed heading into work for me would be around 15 to 20 miles an hour, and I ride in power assistance level 3. I have explained that in other videos. That's a sweet spot that I like to ride the bike. So when the power comes off, releases from the motor, my legs take over. As you can see, we're heading down this hill now, must be going down here about 19 to 23 miles an hour going down this hill. I love this hill. It's very nice to go down. A little bit bumpy in places, but apart from that, it's really good. So we're coming up down to the bottom here, taking it a bit easy here because there is a junction here. People do tend to pull out and not look up the road. Then you tend to look one way, and there it is there. So I always slow down there, thinking just in case someone's not looked and seen me bombing down the hill. As you can see, the bike's flying along, coming down this hill. We're now picking up a bit of straight here. I'm using my legs to keep the bike going. I'm going to be doing a right turn here. So as we stop here, I should be looking both ways down the road and up the road. See that car there, and off we go across. There was a car behind me who seemed to be very keen to get in front of me, as you can see there. I see him in my rear mirror. Guys, that's another handy tip. I do have a wing mirror on the right hand side of the bike so I can see the traffic behind me. Not only am I looking in front, thinking what that car may want to do, but also looking behind as well. This is why I like cycling all the time in heavy traffic. It's just, I get such a buzz out of it. And I do think of the drivers as well, because some drivers get upset and try and cut you off and stuff like that. So we're going to do a left now onto the main road, and it's going to start to pick up and be busy. It's already queuing here already. I'm coming down the inside on the cycle lane, which is here, trying to avoid the leaves, as you know, the simple reason is they can be a bit slippery. So as we go down past these, nice and comfortable. I think I'm doing about 17, maybe 18 miles an hour coming along here. And as I'm coming down here, there is a car. Look, it just didn't see me, wanted to pull in a bit. So I go round around this band. I can see the road's clear, nice and clear. Keep going down. If anything was coming, I would have cut inside a car there, but the roads, there's plenty of room for me to get down there. And because I'm rarely high vised up, so I'm visible to be seen, that oncoming traffic can see me. It's down to me if I want to squeeze through these gaps. But the gaps look quite small when you're coming down here, but they're not. You could probably get two cyclists down on one side. Right, I'm going to pull over here. I'm watching the traffic on the left and right and oncoming. There's a silver or white car there, and there's a blue car. The lights are changed. I'm waiting for him because I know he's going to pull out, and off we go. So we're coming down there, doing major work down this road down there. This is why there's a lot of traffic on the road as well. But normally it is this busy around this time. I think it was about 3:30. I was heading into work. So scooting down here, lovely. Got no headwind today, which makes making me go a little bit faster. Up to around about 18 miles an hour now, pedaling along here. I absolutely enjoy getting on these bikes. Once you go over that cut-off speed, guys, these bikes are very light, and as you can see, the speed I'm doing, I'm showing you how good they are. And also, if you ride sensibly, like I said, if I was going to work in my car, um, I'm talking about 40 minutes here just to get to work. And I'm flying through. I'm weighing up which way to go. I'm going to go on the inside because this guy has not left me a lot of room. And now what I do now is I ride up to the middle of their boot so they can see me. And they've given me space to get by. So I'm going to keep going down here. It looks narrow, but it is wider and what it is, guys. Right, apart from this car here, I've had to slow down a little bit, but I've got through. Same with this one here, and so on and so on. They tend to forget, look, this is a cycle lane. It's clearly marked out, but faded. So I've come round that car, and I can see it's clear, and I'm going to keep going down. It's going to split into two lanes in a second, one to turn left and one to go straight over the roundabout or turn right. So I'm pulling up here now. I did think about here, guys, being a little bit cheeky because of the traffic, bouncing onto the pavement over the other side, riding down, going over the roundabout that way, and then popping back on the road. But I decided to stay here and keep going within the traffic. Guys, I don't know if you've seen my other video. I did mention if you are looking to get an e-bike from Oxygen or any of the Oxygen dealers where the bikes are, highly recommend Ryback um, bikes and also e-bikes direct. You have to be quick. Pre-book them bikes now, guys. Otherwise, if you want one for Christmas, if you don't get in there now, you're going to be waiting to the new year. Right, so we're sitting here behind this lovely red car. And I've just had a look down the road and it's clear, so I'm going to now scoot out on the outside of this and go down even further. I don't know if you've noticed already yet, guys, there's not one car that I've passed has overtaken me yet, if you see what I mean. And literally I am flying through this traffic. I've got a bit of common sense when on the road. I do tend to make sure um, the drivers can see me clearly, which they should do, and that's what I always advise to any cyclist. I really do get the hump when I see cyclists, um, no crash habit, not lit up, or anything to show, or when they're on the road. It really does bug me. So I like to be bright, lights on, everything so I'm seen. It's also as well as part of my insurance for on the bike. If I have an accident and I must be seen and have lights on the bike, otherwise my insurance would be invalid. Right, as you can see, a few cars from the roundabout are now just slowly overtaking me. And as we head down, I've not got long before I'm into work. Like I said, in a car, 40 minutes on a bike, absolutely amazing. So we keep going down here. I'm going to be picking up, should I say, the school run now, the tail end of the school run or the beginning of the school run, because it's always a lot of traffic at this time in the afternoon when I'm heading down there. So as we get round the brow in this corner in a minute, yeah, the traffic's normally picking up, queuing, and I normally get round that pretty fast as well. This is the benefit of riding a bike to and fro from work. And like I said to you guys, if you are interested in getting an oxygen bike, which I highly recommend, will you save money? Of course you will. If you cycle every day and don't use your car, you will save money by cycling to work. And as you can see, if you use a bit of common sense, think bike, think car as well. Riding in heavy traffic is not a problem. I don't go mad. I don't deliberately cut all the drivers up or anything like that. I literally try and think, okay, I can get round that safely, and off I go. I can get through that safely. I don't think that car's going to move. If you see where I'm coming from, it's about thinking ahead. So if you do that, you're going to be safe. And like I said, if I was in my car, 40 minutes, how much fuel would I be burning in there? Sitting, standing still when I'm on a bike, enjoying it, getting fit, saving money, and flying past all the traffic as well. So here we go. It starts queuing up now. And what I'm going to do, I can see the road's clear, and I'm going to come around on the outside. I see this car here. He's changed his mind, doesn't want to sit in the traffic, which is a great opportunity. The guy in the car that I just passed has seen me. I'm coming down here now. There's a car on the pavement, so people are sort of wide from that. As I come down here, believe it or not, this is a cycle lane, so I was told coming down. And look how close these cars are to me coming down on the inside, which I should be. This one very, very tight. I had to pounce on the pavement and then come back off in front, and I just waiting to get round this car because I know where we are is going to be a bit of traffic queued all up, and I'll wait for it to stop and I'll have another good look. You can see me in the reflection of the car. No, I'm going to decide to go on the inside around him and then have another look. No, going to come down a bit more. And as you can see, look how close they are. I can't get past. So I have to go on the pavement, you know. I'm sure they're supposed to leave me 1.5 meters so a cyclist can get through. And none of these are doing it down here. Even if you're not in a cycle lane, I believe you're still supposed to leave that much room for me. Down here seems to be doing it pretty good. So I am nearly at work, guys. It hasn't taken long. I've not got through all the traffic, which is really good. So I think I'll go around this car. I can't remember now. Um, yeah, I do. I go around this car and then cut down to the roundabout. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. Please post your comments. I'd really like to see them. And in the meantime, guys, have a great day. And also don't forget to check out Oxygen, Rybae Bicycles or e-bikes direct regarding an e-bike, pre-ordering them. Also, guys, these places do the cycle to work scheme. Like I said, a few people I know have already used that at my work and said it worked out really good for them. I highly recommend riding an Oxygen bike, guys. I've test ridden quite a few of other brands of bikes, and Oxygen comes on top in my eyes. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Please give a like. Please see the description below, and thank you.